Hello, my dear Zentangle community, my friends. Today, I proudly introduce my latest pattern, Amplian, to you. It's a wonderful and such a creative pattern, and I hope that you're enjoying it. So please take a sheet of paper. I'm drawing on a bijou tile. It's a gray tile I'm using, and of course, I do have my Micron 01 with me. I'm sorry, as you see, there's like a lot of shadow on my pen. So I'm starting with a C shape in the center. Hold your pen slightly in your hands. And my next step is that I'm going to mirror the C to the other side. So it looks like this. What I now am doing is that I'm adding an aura, starting off very narrow, then going a bit wider and coming a bit more narrower, and ending at my C point right here. And this is the exact same step I'm repeating. What I'm adding next is the Tangle Muka. If you're familiar with the Zentangle method, you probably know Maria's favorite pattern. It's Muka. She could Muka all day long. So what I'm doing here is that I'm drawing a Muka to the right side. Holding your pen lightly in your hand, going round, and then auraing your first line, going back and down. And I do the exact same step to the other side and just realize that my line is like pretty wonky, but it's good because it's handmade. So you drew two mukas, and what we're now doing is that we're adding two auras to each side. So turning your tile to keep the hand in the same position, I'm just like taking off and landing in the center and taking off a bit further and landing. I do the exact same to the other side. While you take your time, focusing on every pen stroke, you breathe. And this is kind of what your pattern Amplian should look like so far. Right from the center, we're drawing a curvy line, landing about midway from our aura, and then mirror this line doing the exact same thing. Then I'm turning my tile, and from the first muka I drew, I'm going to continue another muka, landing right in the center of my moon. And to complete it and to create an even look, of course, I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now this is my pattern Amplian. These are the basic steps we just created. And as we have got like plenty of space here, you have got like so many options to embellish this pattern. For instance, rounding off the edges, adding some line weight, emphasizing the lines on both sides. Maybe I can add a center line, which is amazing for shading, and this is what I'm doing. So I just now want to come to the shading part. I'm taking my pencil, and always on the outside, I go from dark to light, gently inviting the graphite into the paper. The more I come to the center, I become lighter with the pressure on my paper. As well here in the center line, I'm laying down some graphite as well as at the corner dots, just a little bit. In my mukas, don't forget to turn your tile. And in here too. Taking my tortillon. Oops, I'm sorry, I hope you don't get dizzy. And gently inviting the graphite even deeper into the paper, blending it, holding my tortillon slightly in my hands. Always go light with the pressure of your tortillon to the paper so the tortillon does not get pushed in that much. Then I'm turning my tile, as I always want to do the same repetitive strokes over and over again. If you've got like some graphite left on your tortillon, you can of course always use the graphite for some lightness shading here. Round you go, and here I laid down a lot of graphite. I'm just like going right to the center line, and I'm not going over it. And here you see how much dimension I already created by laying down some graphite and inviting it into the paper. Now here comes the highlight and the fun part. I'm laying down a very, very thick amount of my white charcoal pencil. Don't forget to blow away the excess material as well here and here. In my mukas, I'm adding some charcoal. My moon. Taking my white tortillon. Blending it. And of course, there's even another, I can't get my bijou. There even is another possibility you have. For instance, if the highlight is not enough for you, what you can do is take a jelly roll. Here I've got the jelly roll 10. And if you want to add some more highlight, just lay down a thin layer of line on your charcoal, and you can also add some cute little pearl dots in your muka. Let me show you. And this is what it looks like. This is Embellishing, my latest pattern. It gives you like so many options, so please feel free to use it. Have fun using it. And don't forget, if you use it and you want to tag it, and you want to share it on social media, for instance, to tag me so I can admire your beautiful art. And don't forget to add your chop, initial, appreciate, have fun, sending you lots of love. Bye-bye.